Hey, Nix.
Yes.
We're stuck in traffic.
Yep.
How would you like to listen to the CD?
I mean, I already know what it is.
That sounds good. We're gonna listen to Charlie's Angel from 2000. Another one from 2000. Wow, what a year for motion pictures.
Question.
Throw it at me.
Movie first or TV show first? TV show, yeah?
You mean the 1970s TV show?
That would be the TV show.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Here we go. Charlie's Angel. Let's see what's on the soundtrack. Give that to you. Put this in here. And we are off. Let's get that Destiny's Child bumping.
Spoilers.
That's not spoilers. It's literally on the screen right now, right here.
When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question, tell me how you feel about this.
I feel fine about this.
Now, personally, I don't know anything about the Beyonce and company, nor do I have any real feelings.
She's got great hair.
I know this song, I think.
I mean, I don't know the words.
It's a fun groove. It's pop music with like a soul. It makes it different. The Snow Day soundtrack, how like pop just sounds the same and you need personalities.
It was heartless.
Right. I think the thing that Destiny's Child have right is they're all personality. I mean, Beyonce is like a fucking god to people now. We're off to a good start. I'm happy. Let's see what else we got.
Yes.
Now, the movie is like an upsend of a 1970s show for a modern audience, so I'm curious if the soundtracks is really gonna kind of play into that like 70s kind of funk groove.
Yeah. Was the movie more 90s or more 70s?
Whenever you get an update of a 70s property, like the A-Team or MacGyver or something like that, it's a really tricky balance because the audience you're pulling in are people that grew up watching it.
Yeah, so they already know what to expect.
But you're also trying to introduce it and update it for a new audience. So it's like, damned if you're faithful to the original, damned if you change too much.
Maybe like keep the heart of the original, but change the aesthetic of it.
And I think the Charlie's Angels films did a good job. It wasn't about grittiness yet. The Bourne movies weren't out. James Bond was still silly, very over the top. And it's stuff that I think the 70s version probably would have done if they had the budget. But they do update kind of the attitudes of the women, and they're more than just like pretty faces. It has that 70s like spirit, but with a more progressive kind of viewpoint and update without being in your face and over the top. I think the number one goal of the film is to just have fun. And from what I remember, it achieves that.
This song is called Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel.
Which angel? There's three missing. Leo Sayer?
Yeah, it's called You Make Me Feel Like Dancing.
Oh man, let's see if this song makes me feel like dancing. This is what I've been looking for. Give me a flavor that I typically am not exposed
It gets
to.
different.
What's on the inside? Interesting.
Lots of pictures of Charlie's Angels. None of Charlie.
You never see Charlie.
Oh, you don't see. Do they know what he looks like?
I'm assuming so.
Is
Pretty.
that fucking Bill Murray?
It has a pretty good cast. I think that's what they did right. They casted very fun personalities.
So this song is from 1976.
These are originally performed 70s funk disco kind of classics.
Yeah.
Cool. Woo! I wish I had someone after everything I say just like,
Wooed you?
it's affirming,
You just
right?
need a hype man.
Oh.
This one's from
This is-
81
Yeah, this is a classic.
by Spandu Ballet. I've never heard any other lyric besides the ha 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 ha.
They're integrated into the world, so they all have boyfriends and families and fathers, and they have like each one's dealing with a different thing. Luke Wilson's in it too. Like Cameron Diaz is like trying to see Luke Wilson, but she's also trying to be a spy, and it's like, Luke Wilson, the superior Wilson? I don't know. Comment below. Tell us, what is the superior Wilson?
Owen Wilson, I immediately think of Night at the Museum.
Most people would probably say Wedding Crashers, but sure.
So I think of like mediocre movie.
Okay, well, I take offense to that. Night at the Museum. It's a wonderful trilogy.
Robin Williams is in it.
Is if they do another one, they can still have Robin Williams in it because he's a mannequin. So they can just like have his corpse in it, and he would look as lifelike as he did when he was Theodore Roosevelt.
This is also Destiny's Child.
Oh, more Destiny's
Dot.
Child.
Under the maple tree.
Yeah.
To myself, I am pondering if
I don't feel comfortable right now. This is Beyonce wrote this
Okay,
with 3 other people,
great.
and she produced it.
She was taking charge, like even when she was part of the
Back,
crew.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her butt is just so, look, she's just so,
Fucking haters.
I like big butts and I can't lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with it.
Fun thing about Sir Mix-a-Lot is he lives in Auburn, Washington.
No shit.
If you are in the Washington area and you want to meet a celebrity, just cruise the outlet collection, and chances are you may run into Sir Humitz's quite often. What is this, a guitar?
This is Aerosmith.
Whoa! Steven Tyler coming at you.
Published by Demon of Screamin' Music Publishing.
Aerosmith is a band where I feel like I know what they sound like, which is basically Whitesnake. But whenever I hear an Aerosmith song and he's like rapping and he has like attitude, it throws me off. They have their ballads and then they have their rock and roll rhythm, like rap kind of songs.
The song's
They're fine.
called Angel's Eye.
Oh. I wonder if there's some sort of theme going on here. They maybe chose these songs not based on whether they represent the film itself, but whether it contained the word
Angel.
Charlie and or angels.
How do you feel about Aerosmith?
I don't feel
I don't feel
for them.
either. My mom likes them.
They seem like they've been trying for the past 50 years to stay
So-
relevant, and I think they've done a pretty good job. I appreciate that he does have his own ride at Disney World. Anyone that can do that and not be a Disney property, I think
The
is.
Aerosmith adventure.
No, it's a rock and roller coaster.
Stupid. 77.
Whammy.
I've never liked this song.
Whammy. I like the riff. It's a really good riff, and her vocals on it fucking
Yeah, her
kill.
vocals are awesome. It's by The Vapors.
This just feels like a Guitar Hero playlist now. Green, red, green, green, red, red, blue. I prefer the superior song, Chinese Takeaway by the Addicts.
My lady is the sea.
I don't think Brandy sounds like this.
Yeah, no, look in the booklet.
Oh. It's the song is Brandy.
Yeah,
It's performed by Looking Glass.
yes.
I thought we were talking about the artist Brandy. I don't know this song, doesn't mean it's that fucking famous. Dick. Gotta Give It Up, Part 1 by Marvin Gaye. So it's definitely a mix.
I feel like all these are pretty, like, they're good hits and they're classics, but they're not, like, so overplayed that it's like... Yeah, it's a good song. Don't know what to say. It's just nice to not be mad while listening to one of these.
I think it's funnier when we're mad.
I don't.
You know you're driving, right?
Oh, shit. 2000s house music was cool.
Oh God.
Is it anymore?
No.
Not really. So this is the first one that I would say is slightly out of place on this CD. It fits in the movie. Out of place here.
This is by D-Light.
Sounds like some more house shit.
1990.
The chills that you spill up my back leave me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come.
If you remember the 90s, we're looking back at the 70s until the 90s started looking back at the 80s. Fuck it, we're still looking back at the 80s. Who gives a
We
shit?
never stopped. This is by Apollo 44. It's called Charlie's Angels 2000.
Look at another year 2000 album that I just did, Mission Impossible Dose. This seems a little more fitting for that.
Yeah, I had imagined Tom Cruise running across the top of a building.
A little new metal-y, a little house. It's like kind of right there. And then they're
Oh, here's the
adding,
original.
that's the Charlie's Angels theme, weaving that back in. It's serving mini masters.
Reminiscing.
Cool, that's the theme. That's what it is.
The song's called Tangerine Speedo by Caviar.
Great.
Sounds sexy. Oh,
That's fun. It sounds like a Sugar Ray song.
yeah.
Charlie's Angel, the album, 2000, bringing back the disco, the funk, and kind of incorporating other 2000 trends that weren't as great. Out of a CD of 15 songs, there's only 2 or 3 that I just didn't really care for. So I say overall, this CD sounded good. It had genuinely good music. Music that maybe I don't seek out, but I gotta admit, they are genuinely good songs. I must, in good taste, place Charlie's Angels high. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna place it right now. I don't know, it's probably near the top for me.
I give it a. Oh, thanks.
You're supposed to grab that.
I give it a solid 3 Charlies out of 5.
But why are there 3 Charlies?
Out of 5.
Wait, why are there 5 Charlie? Those are my thoughts. Please let me know which Wilson brother is the best. We'll see you next album. Toodles.